Good morning, and welcome to Monday Morning Yoga. We're going to use a chair and do a seated yoga class today. So please get your chair set up. You'll notice I also have my yoga mat, so it's helpful for kind of gripping your feet to be able to have the yoga mat underneath the chair. All right, so let's just sit quietly for a moment. Straighten that out. Close the eyes. Let's rub our palms together and bring hands to heart center, pressing against your sternum. We have a point there, our Sea of Tranquility acupressure point. And just let's feel the body for a moment. Tune in. And we'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths with each exhale, letting out a sound or a sigh breath. And settling into the body. And one more. And as you tune in and feel the body, just follow the breath gently as it goes in and out. See if you can feel your heartbeat. And take an opportunity to set your sankalpa, your intention for today's practice. And so it is, sealing our intention with the sound Om in an act of self-recollection. Nice deep breath in. Om. Nice and holy, slowly opening your eyes. Bring hands down to your lap. We're going to do some breathing exercises to connect in with our breath and our body. So our first one is to start like a little seed in winter, all closed up. And we're going to exhale all the breath out. And then we're going to inhale and we're going to bloom and blossom like a beautiful flower and open the arms out, open the chest. Let the heart shine towards the heavens. Big smile on the face. Good. And let's do that a few times. Exhaling, come down like a little seed. Inhale, blossom like a beautiful flower. And continue. We'll do 4 or 5 of these. Big smile on the face as you bloom. Close down. Sometimes flowers will close at night and then blossom with the morning sun. Good. Couple more. Closing. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Beautiful. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Nice. Last one. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. And stay open. Go ahead and use the back of the chair, lean against it. Let the head fall back, arms open. Feel a stretch in the front of your throat. Just continuing to breathe easily in this open pose. Stretching and opening the whole front side of the body. And then come back to center, palms facing up. Close the eyes for a moment, just feel the body tuning in. Excellent. We're going to do another breathing exercise. This is to start to get our energy moving. This is breath of fire. We're going to bring our hands up to 60 degrees, arms extended out. Curl your fingertips in, extend the thumbs, and imagine an arc of light passing between your two thumbs over the crown of your head. And go ahead and begin breath of fire, which is a pumping of the abdominals. All breath is in and out through the nose, and it's a fast breath that builds energy, heat in the body. Looks like this. Deep inhale. Draw the thumbs to touch above the head. Hold the breath in. Pull up on root lock. That is the space between your perineum and your sex organs. Good. Pull in your chin slightly. Tuck it. Excellent. And open the palms. Exhale slowly. Sweep the arms down. Feel the expanse of your aura. This fire breathing with our hands in that position builds our Wei Qi, our protective energy. Good. And let the hands rest, palms up over your thighs. Close the eyes once again. Just feel the body. Notice how that breathing pattern has affected you. Excellent. Go ahead and place the palms face down. And we're going to move through breath, sound, and movement. So this is an exercise to start your day. It's from Donna Eden's energy healing work. And it's a really nice grounding technique that you can use to kind of come into your body each day. So I'll go through the movements first, then the sounds, and then we'll put them all together. So hands are flat, fingertips facing your body, and our fingertips are touching over the bridge of the nose, and we're gently resting our hands across our eyes. Eyes are closed. We're going to slide our hands across the eyes, like you're wiping gently, to our temples, and you'll press in gently on your temples with your fingertips. Then we're going to circle using our fingertips around the back of our ear and draw down to the very edge of our jawline. This is your mastoid process. Good. Then you're going to gently tilt your head back to expose the front of your throat. You're going to slide your fingertips diagonally down the front of your throat, retracing the sternocleidomastoid, which comes down here to the sternum. And then we'll place our hands one on top of each other over our heart center. And we'll bring our palms facing up and draw our hands and arms out straight in front of us and then out to the side. And that will complete our movements. Now we're going to use some tonal qualities with this to vibrate in the body. We're going to use the vowel sounds, A, E, I, O, U. So as we trace across the eyes, we'll chant the sound A. Sounds like this. Inhaling, A, out to the temples. Then as we circle around the ears, the sound E. E. Down the throat, I. Hands over heart, O. Extend the hands out, U. Open the arms up, take a breath. And let's do the whole thing, putting it together. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale, A. Temples, circle around the ear, E. Open the throat, I. Hands over heart, O. Extend them out, giving the energy out to the world, U. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale, A. E. I. O. U. Beautiful. 2 more. A. E. I. O. U. Last one. A. E. I. O. U. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take the tops of my thighs. I'm going to take my hands face down and rub them. This is also a good grounding technique. Rub our thighs a little bit. Feel your feet connected to the earth. Circle around the knees. Excellent. And let that rest. Good. Now we'll do some more movements to start to warm up the joints in our body. So we're going to start with our hands on our shoulders, elbows extended out. We're going to just twist left to right gently. So don't go very far. Inhale, exhale. And we're going to just find a good rhythm here that feels comfortable, and breath will match your rhythm. So last one each side, and then just lift the elbows up, draw the breath in, draw up on that root lock, tuck the chin, and then exhale, let everything out, hold the arms where they are. And once again, root lock. Now this time, draw the belly button in towards the spine, Uddiyana Bandha, and then tuck the chin. Hold the breath, feel the energy, pull it up the spine, and now exhale, release, and rest the arms. Perfect, beautiful. Next one is going to be the shoulders lifting up towards the ears and dropping. All right, we're going to find a rhythm to that, and our breath will match our rhythm. So find something kind of quick. Inhale, exhale. Let gravity kind of burn any tension that's in those shoulders out as you drop them with a little bit of force. Good. Inhale, lift those shoulders up, squeeze them up, draw the breath in. Good. Draw the energy up the spine. And now exhale, really let everything go. Beautiful. Bring your chin to your chest. And we'll start slow rotations, inhaling up to the left, exhaling down to the right. Inhaling up to the left, exhale down to the right. Inhale up, exhale down. Great. Now let's switch directions. Inhale up to the right, exhale down to the left. Good. And bring chin back up. And let's gaze up and gaze down. And gaze up and gaze down. And gaze up and gaze down. And come to center and gaze left and gaze right. And gaze left and gaze right. And gaze left and gaze right. Excellent. Come back to center, ear to shoulder. We're going to do a little extra here to open up the side of the neck. So bring your hand to rest on your head. Extend your opposite arm out. Circle that arm around, first one direction, then the other. And then reach the hand and the head in opposite directions. So you're not really wrenching your head with your hand, you're just letting the weight of your hand rest gently on your head. That little extra weight gives you a little extra stretch. Good. Now I want you to gaze downward. So you're not really turning your head, but that change in gaze is going to feel just a little bit different muscle engage. Breathe. And then gaze upward. Same thing. Just a little shift. Feel the muscle engage in a different way. Good. Now come back to center. Press your head against your hand and we'll count to 6. This is a resisted stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release any pressure you are holding against your head or pressing your head against your hand. Take a break. And then we'll do that 2 more times. Go ahead and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release. Take a breath. Take a break. And 1 more time. Press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now release the head. Let it float up. Bring the arms back to your thighs. Let's rub our thighs again. Good. And now we'll go over to the other side. So ear to shoulder. Gently bring your hand onto the head. Extend the opposite arm out. Circle around. First one direction, then the other. Excellent. Reach, reach, reach. And then gaze down slightly. Gaze up slightly. Come back to center, and then we'll do that resisted stretch. So you're going to press your head against the hand, resist that press, count to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release the press, take a break, and now we'll do it 2 more times. Press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a break, relax. And last one, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now release the head, let it float up. Bring the hands back to the thighs. Take a deep breath, let out a big sigh. Good. Bring chin to chest. Let's do a full rotation. Just notice, does it feel looser than it did the first time we did rotations? We'll do 2 in each direction. Go the other way. Hopefully you've got a lot more freedom of movement there. Good. Beautiful. Let's roll those shoulders up, back, and down, and then add the arms circling up, back, and down. Good. Get some movement in that shoulder joint. And reverse direction. And now the hands gathering the waters towards us, getting our wrists moving, our elbows are still moving. And now offering fruit, switching directions. Beautiful. Warming up all the joints of the body, and then just shake those arms out. Shake, 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 shake. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your knees, and we're going to do a few cat-cow seated. So open your chest forward, and that's an inhale, and then round the back. Now, if you're hitting the back of the chair, you may want to turn to the side. I'm going to turn to the side just so you can see what my spine is doing. So inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. So this is not quite as big of a movement as we did with the seed blossoming, but similar kinds of movements. So we've already started warming up the spine with that breathing exercise. But we want to continue because we know that we are as young as our spine is flexible. So we want to really maintain a flexible spine. Good. Couple more. Excellent. Come back to center. I'm going to turn back around. And we're going to circle our upper body over our lower body. So you might need to kind of come forward a little in the chair so you have room behind to circle back. Good. We've been doing a lot of warm-ups and stretching with our upper body. We're going to start to engage the lower body now, and then we'll put it all together. Good. Now reverse direction. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Good. Come back to center. Let's rub our knees, some circles around the knees. We're going to do a little bicycle move. So you can either hold on to the back of your chair or the seat of your chair and come into this position, or it will be easier if you turn to the side and hold on to the back of the chair this way, and then the seat of the chair this way. So you're going to come up and come into a bicycle motion. Good. Extend the legs out and then draw the knees in. Extend the legs out, draw the knees in. Extend the legs out and draw the knees in. Two more. Extend the legs out, draw the knees in. Extend the legs out, draw the knees in. Good. Extend the legs out. Let's just point and flex our feet. Good. And then circle the ankles around. First one direction and then the other. Good. First one direction and then the other. Excellent. And coming back to our seated position, take a moment, close the eyes, take a breath, let it out with a sigh. Good. And we have one more warm up I want to do, and that is to kind of bounce in your seat. So I'll turn to the side, maybe that will help see. But it's easier to have both hands on the seat of the chair. You're going to just kind of bounce up and down. So lift up, push into the earth, and then just let yourself fall back down. Good. Little bounce sends a vibration through the whole body. Your sit bones are really connecting with the chair, so you're feeling the effects of this. Let's do two more. Nice. Beautiful. All right. Notice how that made your body feel. Close the eyes. Excellent. All right, we're going to move through some sun salutations seated. So touch your toes and feet together, knees together. And we're already seated in a chair, but we're going to come up as if we're in chair pose. And then we're going to reach our hands to touch together, clasp the hands, extend the forefinger, and hug the ears with your elbows. Reach tall, tall, tall. And we're going to do a side bend. So push your sit bones into the chair and use your bottom hand to gently pull on the top hand. Start to turn your body and gaze upward, because that's going to keep your whole chest and side open rather than closed and falling towards the ground. So gaze upward, feel the stretch in the side body. Take a breath. Come back up to center. Good. Find center, reach tall, 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 and then over to the other side. Again, bottom hand gently pulls on top hand, and you gaze upward. Excellent. Come back up to center, and we're going to release the hands, open them like cactus arms, and then lean back slightly, opening that heart center just like we did with the blooming flower. And then once again, reach tall. Now this time I'm going to invite you to extend your legs out in front of you so that you can fold forward. Have the knees bent slightly. You're going to reach towards the toes. Now maybe you only reach to your knees, that's fine, or your shins, or your ankles, or your toes. Wherever you reach is perfect. Your legs don't have to be straight, they can be bent slightly. You're feeling the stretch in your low back. Just breathe. Two more breaths. And then walk your hands up your leg and walk your feet back. Beautiful. How'd that feel? Good. Awesome. We're going to do that same little routine one more time. So go ahead and sweep the arms up. Big inhale. Walk the feet and knees together. So you're in chair pose, right? Seated chair. Good. Then bring the hands to touch. Extend the forefingers, clasping the rest of the fingers down. Reach tall, 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 and then side bend. Good. Use the bottom hand to gently pull on the top hand. Gaze upward slightly. Keep that side body open. Now, whether you want to have the support of the back of your chair, you might lean back a little, or whether you want to be free of that support and just be forward a little is up to you. Do what your body's calling for. If it wants the support, add the support. And back to center, reach tall, 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 and then over to the other side. Gaze upward, don't fall forward. Good. And then back to center. Extend those legs out and open the arms. Cactus, open the heart center. Back up to center and forward fold towards your feet, toward your toes. Keep those bent knees. And slowly walk your hands back up, walk the feet back in. Close the eyes, pause for a moment, palms facing upward. Excellent. We're going to move into some more lower body stretching. So turn to the side and scoot so that only one hip is on the chair. You're going to need to hold on to the back of the chair for balance. You want this other leg completely free so that we can do some movements with it. All right. So we're going to start by placing the leg forward and starting to lean forward, sliding down towards the toes. Maybe you don't get all the way down there. Good. You're going to bring the toes so they're facing up towards the sky. You want to have a straight leg here. This is like our half split stretch. Good. Press and breathe. Hold on to that back of the chair for leverage. One more breath here. And rise up. Now you're going to walk that foot back. You want the toes curled, and you want to be able to let the front of your hip fall towards the earth and forward slightly. So forward and down. You're going to feel this in your psoas muscle. Again, holding on to the chair, breathing. And slowly release that. Now bring the knee so it's pretty much straight underneath you. If you can reach down and grab your ankle and bend that heel towards your glutes so that you feel a stretch in the front of the thigh, the quadriceps muscle here. If you can't grab it, what you can do is actually stand up and use your chair to kind of sit onto the heel. That's going to stretch quadriceps as well. That's actually a little more intense than holding it. So do what you can do. If you can't do either, simply bringing it up and pushing your thigh back a little bit will help with that. Okay. So whichever of those positions feels best to you. And release that and hold, not quite on the edge of my chair here. Here we go. Hold on to the knee. Let's circle the hip around. First one direction, then the other. Good. Go the opposite direction. And the other way. Excellent. All right. So come back to the front, facing front. We're going to move into our warrior poses here. So you're going to take that foot we've been working with and extend it out. You want the foot to be perpendicular to the long edge of the mat. And then you're going to come to the front of your chair and you're going to bring your opposite foot so that your knee and your ankle are stacked on top of one another. So you're supported by the chair, but you're in a warrior two foot position. Okay. You're going to raise your arms up, extend the arms in opposite directions, and gaze over your front finger. Good. So you really want to have the grip of the mat so you can push the feet in opposite directions. You are supported by the chair's edge, so you don't really have to worry about balance here. Good. Now bring your forearm to your thigh and sweep your arm in a couple circles. First one direction, then the other, like a big elephant trunk. And then circle it up and over into our extended side angle pose. So here again, we're supported gently with the chair. You want to keep the chest open by gazing up, smiling. Hand is facing down. Arm is reaching long. Breathing. Excellent. Come on back up and let's exalt our warrior. So take this opposite hand, slide it down the leg, and now bring the other hand up. Good. And come back to center. Bring the hands in and out. Exhale in. Like you're creating a energy ball here between your hands, and then push them out. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. And then go ahead and use your hands against the chair to release those legs and bring them back to center. Rub your thighs, palms up, close the eyes. Just pause for a moment, notice the body. Excellent. And we'll go ahead and go to the other side. So turn to the other side and scooch. So only one hip is on the chair. The other hip is completely loose and free. Extend that leg out and start to slide down the leg towards the toes, using your hand against the back of the chair for leverage. This time we don't want to have the knee bent. We want the knee extended straight. This is our half split stretch, getting our hamstring muscles, back of the thigh, back of the knee, back of the calf. Reaching for the toes. Toes are facing up towards the sky. Breathing. Excellent. Go ahead and walk your hand back up and sit up tall. Slide that foot back and tuck the toes under. So you're coming into a low lunge here. Still supported by the chair. Extend that leg back and then push the hip from the sacrum, from your sacred bone at the base of your spine. You're pushing forward and down slightly. You're feeling that stretch here in the front groin area. Good. And releasing that, bring the knee so it's just right underneath you. And if you can clasp your hand around that ankle, drawing the heel towards the glutes, feeling the stretch in the front quadricep muscle. Breathing, sitting up tall, using your hand to really hold onto that chair, use that leverage. Good. Release that and then hold on to the knee. Let's circle the hip around. First one direction, then the other. Beautiful. Come back to center. And now we're going to move into warrior two on this other side. So foot parallel to the edge of the mat or perpendicular to the front of the mat. And then opposite leg bent, knee stacked over ankle. Good. And then come to the edge of the chair as much as you want so that you don't really have too much support from the chair, but it's still there. It's still supporting you. And you're in this full warrior two pose. Let's go ahead and extend the arms out. So upper body is lifting towards the sky. Lower body is really grounded by pushing those feet into the earth, into the mat, and separating them. So you have some tension between those 2 feet. Good. And go ahead and gaze over your front finger, your middle finger. That's your drishti, your focal point. Arms extending out, feet extending out. Really reach, reach, reach with all parts of your body. Breathe. Bringing your forearm to rest on your thigh. We're going to circle this arm around like a big elephant trunk a couple times each direction. Ending with it coming up and over your head, palm facing down, and your head turning and gazing upward towards your elbow or forearm or upper arm. Really feeling the stretch along the side body. Create a little more length there. Good. And come on back up. Slide that hand down the leg and bring the opposite arm up into our exalted warrior. And again, gaze up at the hand. And release back to our warrior two. And let's build some energy, draw in, create that energy ball, and then give it out to the world. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Bring it in. And then release those feet. Come back to center. Go ahead and place hands on the thighs. Rub the hands on the thighs. And then grounded, close the eyes. Bring hands to heart center. Feel your feet on the earth. Feel your sit bones on the chair. Grow your spine a little taller. Lift it up. Hands pressing against that sea of tranquility point. Find center. Excellent. We need to get our hip stretch in. So we're going to cross our ankle over our knee, creating that figure 4. This is like a seated pigeon pose. You're just going to start to lean forward. Lean forward until you feel that stretch in your hip. You're going to feel it deep in your hip. You're really stretching the deep lateral rotators of your hip. Continue to pour your weight forward. And if your leg is kind of in the way so that you can't go as far forward, then bring your hands to the side. If you can reach the legs of your chair, it can help you pull gently. It's just like using a strap to increase this. Good. Breathe into it. using your breath to facilitate relaxation in the muscles by breathing right into where you feel the sensation of the stretch. And start to come back up. We're releasing the stretch for a moment, resting. We're going to do it one more time. This time we're going to do it with eagle arms. So sweep those arms up, reach them tall, and then right arm on their left, wind them. Now, if this doesn't work for you, just hug yourself. Yeah. Oh, yeah, nice. Give ourselves a hug. If you can wind your hands into eagle arms and then again, core forward, you're going to feel the stretch in your shoulders, your wrists, your hands, and your hip. Come on, back up slowly. Let's release those arms, shake them out. Now take your knee, cross it all the way over, and take your opposite arm and kind of hug your knee so you're stabilizing it. Lift the other arm up, big inhale, and we're going to twist and hold on to the back of the chair as we gaze over our back shoulder. So going into a spinal twist here. Good. Breathe. Certainly lean against the chair if that helps support you. One more breath in. Gaze just a little further. And exhale, slowly unwind. And let's shake those feet out. Shake them out. Good. Perfect. Over to the other side. So cross that other ankle over the knee. Now you might feel the stretch right here and not need to bend forward at all. You're going to feel that in the deep lateral rotators of your hip. Stay here. That's perfectly fine. If you want a little bit more, start to lean forward. Slide your hands forward. You can lean on that leg a little bit. Now, as you hold the stretch, we're not bouncing in the stretch or moving, but as you hold the stretch, you may find that your body says, hey, I can go a little deeper. So just follow your body, listening to the wisdom of the body, really honoring where it is in this moment. If it feels like your arms against your leg are in the way and you want to have a little more leverage to hold on to the legs of the chair to help you lean forward a little deeper, do what your body's calling for. And start to work your way back up, sitting tall. Take a break for a moment. Now we're going to move into eagle arms so we can stretch our shoulders as well. So sweep the arms up above the head, and then left arm sweeps under right. Maybe this side doesn't work the same way. So if you need to just hug yourself with the arms across the body, perfect. You're still crossing the major joints of the body. If you can wind them, wind them. And then start to lean forward again, this time feeling a stretch along the upper back, shoulders, perhaps your wrist, your hands, as well as into that deep lateral rotators of the hip. Using the breath. Slowly start to come up, release those arms, shake them out, then cross that leg all the way over. We're gonna take the opposite hand, grab onto that knee for leverage. Inhale, lift the arm up, and then exhale, bring it behind you, holding the back of the chair as you twist and gaze over your back shoulder. Gentle spinal twist. Breathing. One more breath here. And slowly unwind. Go ahead and uncross that leg, rub the thighs. This time we're going to stomp our feet. So you can pat your thighs and stomp your feet a little bit. Laugh and smile. Good. We're going to do a couple of cross crawl kind of movements. So we're going to start with our hand on our shoulder and we're going to sweep in an X across to our hip. So let's do that a few times. Helping to balance right and left sides of the body, right and left hemispheres of the body. We've done a couple exercises for this today. We'll do a couple more. Good. Last time each side. And then take your forearm and bring it to your knee. So we're doing a seated cross crawl here. Little twist to it. And now down to the foot. Tapping the foot with the bottom of the foot with the flat of the hand. Good. Excellent. Go ahead and rub those palms together. We're going to finish with some tapping over the whole body. We're doing that time. Yes. So tap, tap, tap on the head with your fingertips. Especially get the crown of your head. Tap on the forehead. Tap around the eyes. So follow the eyebrow and the cheekbone. Circle around the bony prominences of the orbit of the eye. Tap the temples gently. Tap the jaw. Tap the chin. Tap the front of the throat. Tap the back of the neck. Using a soft fist, let's tap the top of the trapezius. Ooh, I think that's a tongue twister. Other side. Then we're going to take a flat hand and tap down the inside of the arm and up the outside of the arm. Down the inside of the arm, up the outside of the arm. 3 times. Good. Come across your chest. Tap, tap, tap on the top of your chest. Good. And then we'll go down the opposite arm. Down the inside of the arm, up the outside 3 times. Just pat, pat, patting. Stimulating acupressure points, stimulating the whole body. Good. Now, under the arms, tap, 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 and then come down by where your brow line would be. Yeah, good. Tap, tap, tap there. Tap around the abdomen in the direction of peristalsis, which would be up the right side, across, down the left side of the body. Really good for your digestion, get things moving. Tap, tap, tap. We're going to tap right here at the base of the rib cage. These are neurolymphatic points. Tap, tap, tap. And then we're going to tap on the hips. Come down the outside of the leg, tapping, and up the inside of the leg. Down the outside of the leg, up the inside of the leg. Down the inside, up the Good. Now, soft fists. Find your kidneys, low back, gently tap, 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 and then use the back of your hand to rub up and down, warming those kidneys. Tap, 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 rub up and down. Tap, 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 rub up and down. Good. Close the eyes, rub the palms together, bring them to heart center. And let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Good. We're going to do one last breathing exercise to finish up. This is again to balance right and left sides of the body. So it's alternate nostril breathing, or Nadi Shodanan. You're going to take your thumb of your right hand and your ring finger of your right hand. You're going to close off the right nostril, inhale through the left. Close off the left nostril, exhale through the right. Close off, inhale through the right. Close it off with the thumb, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it off with your ring finger. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close it off. Exhale through the left. Continue on your own. Your other hand's just resting in your lap. Some people find it difficult to hold their forefinger and their second finger out. So if you want to place your forefinger on your third eye point, you can just rest there gently. And exhale. And that's where your inner gaze is for your third eye. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Continue for a few more moments. We switch before the out breath. This is your last breath. Inhale through the right. And then release everything. Exhale through both nostrils. Bring both hands to your lap, palms facing up. If you want to touch your feet together, the soles of your feet together, and let your knees kind of fall open gently, easily. And just find a nice, relaxed position. Just feel the body. Awareness on the body as a whole. Let your breath be easy and comfortable. Bring hands to heart center, rub them together, press them in. Thank yourself for showing up today and thank yourself for moving through. It matters. You matter. The light and love and divinity in me honors and bows to the light and love and divinity in each one of you when we are in this space. We are one. Namaste. Let's close our practice with one final Om salutation. Om.